Hello everyone, welcome to Simproved, Fry speaking here, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Today we are going to build a lovely small romantic wedding venue for, of course, Ciudad Enamorada, the new world that comes with the new Lovestruck expansion pack. And I set myself as a goal to maybe renovate all of the lots in this world with just base game and of course the new pack, so that we can maybe create a save file in the future. This is where it's going to be located on the map, and it is situated right in the middle of the central park of this neighborhood. I personally absolutely fell in love with the gates art or the gated arches of this park, and I found them in debug and I love them so much. So I was like, oh, okay, I found them in debug. Let's see if the Sims can walk through. Yes, they can walk through it. And I was like, oh my god, you could use that to make the nicest baroque sort of buildings. So this is my absolute new favorite debug item for now, and we're gonna use it a lot in this build. So basically the whole exterior is these arches, and I basically pushed them inside the wall to make it look like, it's built into the main frame, I'd say, of the house, and it looks really, really cute. So what I wanted to do here is build something like a conservatory or some sort of, botanical garden house. My basic idea was to call it like Palacito de Palmeras or something like that. So it's like a little palm tree greenhouse. And it's one of the oldest kind of buildings in Ciudad Enamorada. It's kind of like a tourist attraction almost. And of course, the bestest way to kind of make a use of it in The Sims 4 is to make it a wedding venue, since Lovestruck is all about romantic dates and hot woohoos. And maybe through time, you also want to marry and have a wedding with your Sims. So I thought this is perfect for especially this kind of lot. And it's also a nice juxtaposition to the Love Hotel that I built first. Priorities, I guess. But so this is kind of like the opposite. This is kind of like a very cute vanilla kind of thing. Plus, I personally, of course, like baroque, medieval fantasy, old-timey classical buildings more, and to do them more in The Sims. So I was kind of tempted to do something like this right away when I found this arch in the debug mode. So yeah, so if you want to download this, the download link is in the video description, and you only need the Lovestruck expansion pack. You don't need anything else. I personally used 2 mods to kind of make it easier for me to build, but you don't need them. So no CC was used, only the base game and the Lovestruck expansion pack. And it should look just like it looks here in the game. So I really hope that you like this one. I set this to a national park because I wanted some Sims to spawn there and also have like the idea that this is kind of like a tourist attraction. A normal park would have needed a chess table and like a jungle gym, kids playground kind of equipment, which I loathe in this game because they're just huge and there's not like a smaller, tiny one kind of item for that. And so national park it is. Sims will spawn there definitely, and you can also use the wedding arch that is of course inside. It looks absolutely gorgeous. At first also I wanted to experiment a little bit with the roofs. So there are roofs on the side on the first floor, and I kind of wanted to have like a little glass niche of it, but the lighting of the roofs in The Sims 4 is very off. So you can put as many lights as you want on the exterior. The whole walls are going to be lit up, but the roofs won't, and it kind of looks super odd. So I, at the end, gonna delete this little thing that I wanted to try out there. Maybe we're gonna do it in another build. But yeah, so this is gonna be super geometrical, lots of symmetry, typically for like a baroque sort of build. Yeah, basically I wanted this to be kind of like a attraction sort of thing. Less of a let's grill and have like ugly little plastic plates and stuff like that. More of a sophisticated look for this park, because the park is absolutely beautiful. Like the surroundings, this is one of the best parks I've seen in any Sims 4 neighborhood, by the way. And that means a lot because we have lots of different park sort of, you know, neighborhoods and areas and different expansion packs, and in my opinion this is a very beautiful one. Kind of reminds me a lot of the parks, city parks that I know from Spain, so kind of like this like a lot. Every roof is a glass roof, and it was kind of hard for the interior to make it look, let's say, statically stable, because I had this huge top of it that was like sitting on tiny little archways and stuff. So at the end there's gonna be a lots of interior wall, but you don't really see that. So I kind of made it work that it's still kind of a very open, lofty kind of space. And it makes kind of sense because for my taste, of course, this lot is very small. It's like 30 by 30. I'm usually someone, as you know, who likes to build on the biggest lot size. However, I think this is kind of like a really cute conservatory, botanical garden greenhouse kind of thing. So I totally think this fits perfectly into this park. So especially this lot is perfect for it because I kind of implemented everything like the arches and so on and made it blend in a little bit more. Since this is a national park, we'll put a grill, like a barbecue. I think you need a trash can and a picnic table. So that's what we're gonna put in there. That's all the requirements you need for a national park. And Sims can and will use that as well. These were the objects that I was okay with. But feel free to set this as a wedding venue, which basically has no restrictions at all. But I personally wanted this to, you know, to have like normal dressed Sims spawn there. Since I personally in my save file want this to be more of a, also like a tourist attraction or for normal dates, not just for as a wedding. So I personally think it looks really cute. And debug was super helpful, so base game debug. So if you don't know some of these objects, it's probably because they are in the debug mode and some of them are not usable. And most of them are plants that I used here. Some of the planters there that you can see lining the front of it, stuff like that, are from debug. And I've playtested this whole lot, so Sims can have a wedding there, they can grill, and they will probably produce lots and lots of platters from the grill. You know how Sims are. They immediately go for anything that they can use, which in this case is only the benches and the barbecue. It's more of a photo location, so to speak. But yeah, everything is working fine. They can walk everywhere and it looks really pretty from the inside. Really pretty. So if you come in, there is the palm trees in the middle, because the roof is like the highest there and we can put like the palm trees in there. And then on the side wings, on the right wing when you come in from the front is the wedding arch, and on the left side there are just like some benches. So these are like, if you want to read a book and kind of listen to, there's gonna be like a little fountain, you know, to the splashing sounds of the fountain. I just thought it's gonna be kind of like a cute little hangout spot also for maybe the lonely single sim that maybe meets another person there that's into reading a book there or whatever, you know, kind of like it's a nice setup place for dates, but also just if you go there with a rental as a tourist, so to speak, on vacation with your Sims, this is kind of like a nice photo op sort of thing. So for the wedding part, we have the arch, we have the new garden sort of armchairs from the Lovestruck pack, which look really cute here. I try to leave everything a kind of very neutral colors. We have the brown that is kind of still matching a little bit of the, well, not matching, but it's complementary to the brick wall on the outside and inside, and then of course white whenever I could, because that makes everything look a little bit more serene and so on. White kind of goes with everything, especially the wedding idea behind it. And yeah, on the other side we only have these benches. Feel free to put in anything that you want. As always, you can change all of my builds. I hope these will inspire you. That's why I upload them. Inspire you for the gameplay, and of course always let me know if you want to see anything built for this pack. I will continue on with the Lovestruck save file and try to put in the bestest builds that kind of fit more of my gameplay style, but always feel free to tell me about your ideas about this world, and maybe you have some great ideas that I can implement here. So always welcome to hear from you guys. That is basically it, guys. So yeah, download is in the description down below. It's uploaded on the Sims 4 gallery under, I think, Park Wedding Venue. And feel free to leave a comment and like and share this video. And that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the video tour now, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!